Hey children, where are the children? I'm going to tell you all a quick story because I've been given only 6 minutes. 3? Okay. So I'm going to take 1 minute each. So, are you listening, children? There was a mouse. And that mouse, he was very close to a sage. And that sage used to go and see that mouse come in and out. So the mouse one day told the sage that, why have you made me like that? He said, I haven't made you like that. God has made you what you are. So then the mouse said, can you make me a little bigger? Because I've been troubled by the cats. So the sage said, you want to be bigger so that you want to trouble the cats? Yes. Okay. He blessed. Tathastu. Children, the mouse became the, after the sage's blessing. Then that cat was roaming around here and there. And he was very happy that he is not a mouse anymore and he became the cat. But the cat was started to get troubled by the dog. Who said that? Yeah, yellow one. Excellent. So then he went back to the sage and said that I am troubled by the dog. Can you make me a little bigger? So he said, okay, of course. The sage said, I'm only a storekeeper. Whatever you want, I'll make you. Now what do you want to become? Will you really make me that? He said, yes. Children, he said, the dog said, I want to become a lion. Now when the sage blessed the dog, became a lion. And the lion was roaming around strong, hefty, constantly feeling that pride that he is the strongest. And once in a while, he used to kill, he used to fill his stomach. And then later, one day when he became lazy, but he had all the power, he started to get hungry. And he was sitting next to the sage. But he didn't want to put any effort, but he knew he had all the power. So when he was getting hungry, he started looking at the sage and he started saying that, my God, I don't want to put any effort, but here is the person I can eat. Are you all with me, children? And the moment the lion wanted to eat that sage who turned him from a mouse to a lion, you know what happened to him? He became a mouse. Who said that? That's it. Were you that lion? No. Okay. So, power, George Bernard Shaw says, you are all going to seek for power. You are all going to grow into powerful children. As my dear respected Sir Ramaraoji said, that sooner or later you all are going to be accomplished individuals. So when you have power, remember that. Always try and help others, not help yourself. Power does not corrupt man, but fools, when they get into the position of power, corrupt power. Now what makes you powerful? What makes you powerful, children? What makes you powerful is your action. Learn to think before you act. As our respected sir said, an artist is an artist because that is the Swadharma. In Sanskrit, Swadharma, the word Swadharma means, it's broken into 2 words, Swa and Dharma. Swa means one's own, Dharma means nature. So each one here is a splash of talent. All the children here. Some are good in singing, some are good in, look at the way they were singing. So, not looking for the fruit. When all the audiences is talking, still these little children were singing because they were focused on their job and not on the fruit. So least we can do is, I keep on getting audiences all over the world, but least we can do is when someone is sitting on the stage and performing, for that moment, just remain a little silent. That shows our discipline. So, action, children, whenever you act, number 1, act according to your Swadharma. If you want to, hello, I want, yeah, wave me. Yeah, wave here, wave here. Wave here. Hi. Hi. Don't wave there, hi. No, don't say bye. I'm saying hi. Hello, you not, I still have 3 more minutes to talk. When you want to perform, choose any task, choose it in accordance to what your nature is. If you're an artist, be an artist. If you're a sports person, be a sports person. If you're an IT professional, be an IT professional. If you're a singer, be a singer. If you're a dancer, be a dancer. But don't try to follow the herd just because something is beneficial, just because something is going to give you more money. Don't follow the herd. Humans we are. We are not animals. We got to respect animals, but you got to understand what makes us different from animals is the buddhi you have. Number one, action. Number two, I'll explain what buddhi is. Number two, allow your emotions to encompass a larger set of people. Your home should be the center and not the boundary of your affection. Have affection. Home should be the center, so my guru says. But it should not be a boundary of your affection. So with the mind, remember that, with the body, act, choose your swadharma. With the mind, start accommodating more people. Start accommodating more cultures. Start accommodating more sects, creeds, castes. Have love for them. And lastly, the intellect. Remember, we are humans because we have this capacity to think. Animals can't think. Children, can animals think? Correct. So they have emotions. So what makes you different is your thinking capacity, which is called the buddhi. So when you go to a school, college, don't merely learn. Learn to apply yourself. Use your intellect to make choices. Whether you want to be a vegetarian or non-vegetarian. Whether you want to get married or not married. Some of them already late, they're already married. It's too late now. You all have a choice. Children, you all still have a choice. Just look at on your left hand side. All married. They've already made their choice. Socrates, a young boy went to Socrates and said, "Sir, I would like to get married. What's your view?" Socrates said, "Why do you want my view?" Because, "No, sir, you're such a great thinker." He said, "You want my view?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Young man, get married. If you get a good wife, you'll live a good life. If you get a bad one, you become a philosopher. And if you have, when you become the greatest philosopher, you can imagine I can't complete the sentence. So therefore, action, emotion and thinking. Once you use these three aspects in your personality, you become all powerful. And once you become powerful, learn to serve. Learn to, don't merely work for yourself. Work in the interest of Loka Sangraha, says in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, "Hey Arjuna, don't work for yourself, work for the interest of Loka Sangraha." And once you work in the interest of Loka Sangraha for people, you get two things, happiness and prosperity. Thank you very much.